you were entering a realm between clandestine and forgotten. Tonight's episode, The Vast of Night.
이곳은 현재까지도 미궁 속에 남겨진 사건이 벌어졌던 1950년대 후반 미국의 어느 한적한 시골 마을. 오늘은 마을 사람들이 열광하는 고교 농구 시합이 있었는데요.
Just the lights are already electric, because we can't roll if it's flickering.
I don't know. I was at supper.
Hey, how many times you want to tell me you're at supper, Betty?
지역 라디오 채널을 운영하는 마을의 신세대 청년 에버렛은 기계치인 사람들 대신 경기 해설을 기록할 녹음기를 손봐주러 왔죠.
I used to play trombone.
Everett, can I bring you my tape recorder so you can show me how it works?
I don't know what you just said, Phil. You sound like a mouse being eaten by a possum. Rennie, give me your
I
horn.
said, can I bring you my tape recorder so you can show me how it works?
Yeah, sure, Phil. Rennie,
Wait.
yeah.
간혹 짓궂은 태도를 보이지만 사람들의 부탁을 잘 들어주는 그는 이곳저곳에서 찾는 통에 방송 시간에 늦지 않기 위해 서두릅니다.
Oh, staying there right now?
Yeah, is that okay?
Oh, can you walk?
Yeah.
And stick, we'll walk. Just let me look at this for him. Rennie. Wait, you're working? What about the Rita, Cope, or Winifred?
Oh, Winifred works nights in San Miralyn. Rita Cope quit. She works at Zeb's now.
이제 녹음기를 들고 달려온 페이의 부탁을 들어줄 차례였는데요.
Something
Oh,
up.
you have a brand new tape recorder. You haven't been curious enough to push a button?
I've been so curious. I just didn't want to. I'm
Are the
nervous.
batteries in it?
Yes.
All right, then press record. Pull out the mic.
에버렛은 어색해하는 그녀에게 속성 과외를 시작합니다.
Is that really how it sounds?
Yeah, that's how you sound. It's 100% KU clean. Press record. Roll tape.
All right. What are we gonna record?
Cool it, God. There's plenty to say. Come on, follow me. Let's go. Let's go.
농구 경기를 보러 모여든 마을 사람들 덕분에 체육관 주차장은 인터뷰를 연습하기에 딱 좋은 장소였죠.
Ask him a question.
I can't. You're making me
It's
nervous.
just a question. Ask anyone a question about anything. It doesn't matter.
Oh, did you know that a squirrel bit through the wire in the gym?
I did not know that
No, I
tonight.
know that. No, it wasn't tonight. It was it's back when Clem was still teaching basketball.
Tell you more.
Tell me more.
물 흐르듯 인터뷰를 이끄는 에버렛은 시골에만 있기 아까웠는데요.
Answer Unfiltered. Brought to you by me.
Honey, you are too funny. Where'd you get this bit?
Well, it comes with the recording. You should try it. All you gotta do is hold the microphone up to your mouth. Have fun at the game. I like your haircut, you fuzzy duck.
Thanks for including us. Have a good night.
Aren't you like some big science girl?
Yes.
All right, tell me about science.
All right. Well.
세 번의 인터뷰를 마쳤지만 여전히 녹음을 어색해하는 페이에게 그녀의 관심사인 과학 잡지 얘기를 해달라고 합니다.
You press a button on the dash of the car that says electronic drive, and the car starts to drive itself.
Dude, that's incredible.
Yeah, I know.
그러자 속사포로 미래 기술에 대한 기사 내용을 쏟아내는데
Electronic.
Oh, really?
You don't believe me, do you? You're just pulling my
No,
leg.
I'm not pulling your leg. I love it. I'm interviewing you. I'm playing a part.
직접 보지 못한 것을 잘 믿는 영리하지만 순진한 페이와 달리 방송 일을 하며 사회에 찌들기 시작한 에버렛은 의심하면서도 흥미를 가졌죠.
I'm going to end with this one because my mom doesn't think this is ever going to happen. And she said they just say things like this to sell magazines.
What an intriguing setup, Faye. Please go on.
대부분의 마을 사람들이 체육관에 모인 탓에 고요해진 밤거리는
And on one side, you'll have the dial.
두 사람이 녹음하며 걷는 소리만 울려 퍼지는데요.
In color.
Actually, I believe the train tubes in the highways, but the tiny TV telephones, that's cuckoo. All right. Hey, it's been fun. I gotta run. Tune in. All right, tune in.
I will.
Oh, look out now.
Thank you.
에버렛과 페이는 대화를 마치고 각자의 출근지로 향합니다. 걸려오는 전화를 원하는 곳으로 연결해주는 통신 교환소는 항상 자리를 지켜야 했기에 밤낮으로 교대 근무를 하는데요.
Well, I'll be.
Hey, were the lights flickering in here at all?
No, why?
Just because they were flickering over at the school. Arlo's working on it.
Last time when I was still teaching, it was a squirrel bit through a wire. All right, I'm off.
Number, please.
묵묵부답이던 전화 이후로 통신소의 정적만 흐르자 혼자 있기 적적했던 페이는 에버렛의 라디오를 틀어둡니다.
This is WOTW Radio in Cayuga, New Mexico, and this is the news for the hour. Boeing has introduced its new line of very own
전파상의 오류인지 라디오의 소리가 늘어지며 이상한 잡음이 들려오는데
Number, please. Hello?
걸려온 전화에서도 처음 듣는 잡음이 들리자 홀로 야간 근무를 서야 했던 페이는 으스스한 기분을 느끼죠.
Hey, Winnie, it's me. Can you tell me if you've ever heard this sound before?
도시의 교환소에서 일하는 선배에게 잡음에 대해 물어보지만 자신보다 경험이 많은 그녀도 처음 듣는다 말합니다.
Listen, Winnie, I got another call coming through, so I'll call you back a little later.
이번엔 다급한 목소리의 여성이 경찰을 보내달라 말하는데
It's all... Ma'am, is this an emergency?
지하실로 숨는다는 말을 끝으로 거센 바람 소리만 들렸죠. 수화기 너머에 들리는 소리가 라디오의 잡음과 닮은 데다 단순한 장난일 리 없는 여성의 목소리에 경찰에 연락해보는 페이.
Hello?
Hey, Josie, listen, it's Faye. Is Officer Pruitt or Boker around?
He's not here, and Mr. Pruitt left with him.
Well, they didn't answer at the station. No one's at the station?
No, they were here, but a trucker just came in off the highway and reported something.
What?
He didn't say, but it whipped the wind up and made him spill his truck, so avocados are all over the road.
Is Officer...
하지만 돌풍에 의한 사고 수습으로 모두 자리를 비운 상태였고
What's going on?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
더 큰 통신센터의 도움도 경찰의 도움도 받기 어려운 상황에 놓이자 어린 동생을 맡긴 사촌 애설에게 전화를 걸어봅니다.
Just call Everett.
Well, I don't want to disturb him while he's on the air.
Don't be shy with him. He doesn't care if you call him.
Ethel?
그러나 문제가 해결되긴커녕 갑자기 전화가 끊겨버렸는데
We know it's a busy night out there for everyone with the first game of the season and a Valley rivalry at that. It's always a silent night in here when the statesmen are playing. But, oh, for the five of you out there listening, jump on the horn, give us your dedications, and let everyone know you're out there. We hope you stick around and follow us till the sign-off.
Everett the Maverick.
Everett, it's Faye. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me.
페이는 고민 끝에 에버렛에게 도움을 청합니다. 그는 다른 라디오와 겹친 전파 오류일 거라 치부하지만
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, me neither. And then this lady called. She said there was something going on out of town, and she was going down to her cellar, and then that sound came through on her line.
Send me that signal again and I'll put it on the air. I mean, if anyone's out there listening, maybe they'll know something.
And you sure you won't get in trouble?
I don't care if we do this is good radio.
이내 흥미로운 주제란 것을 감지한 에버렛은
Okay, I'm doing it.
자신의 방송을 통해 잡음에 대해 조사해보기로 합니다.
Hey, listen up, because we got a quick query for anyone that wants to take a crack. We've got a sound we'd like to play that seems to be sort of bouncing around the valley tonight. And for the caller who can help us out and can tell us what the sound is, we've got a free piece of Elvis's carpet pulled directly from his floor in Memphis. Lines are open. Please call with any information.
모두가 자리를 비운 고요한 밤. 어디선가 들려오는 의문의 소리에 호기심 많은 한 소녀와 더 넓은 세상을 원하는 청년의 모험이 시작됩니다.
He was going to get the ball and take it down the court, and it's going to go, he's going to pass the ball.
고요한 밤 공기를 맞으며 제보자를 기다리는 그때 정적을 깨는 전화벨 소리가 울렸죠.
Everett, we got a caller. He's from out of town. It sounds like I might know
Then
something.
put him through now, Faye.
Sir, we are connecting you now.
Hello, sir. This is Everett Sloan. Can you hear me?
Hello, yes. How are you?
무언가 알고 있다는 빌리라는 남자와 인터뷰를 진행하는 에버렛.
All right, we are going on the air here shortly in 3, 2, 1.
Billy, would you mind telling us all what you know?
Well, so I was in the military, and there were always jobs and work we didn't know anything about. And one night I was woken up by my superior. He had me get in a uniform and report for duty.
전직 군인이었다는 그는 과거 자신이 투입됐던 비밀스럽고 기이한 임무를 말합니다.
But this one had all of the windows painted black, so there was no telling where we were going. And he told us everything we were seeing was classified. And if we ever spoke about it, it would endanger America. and they would know.
그는 각기 다른 부대에서 투입된 군인들과 며칠간 지하에서 땅만 파던 어느 날
Duty, and there was something enormous in that hole, covered in a tarp.
Well, what'd it look like?
It was mostly smooth, but it looked broken or damaged.
미확인 비행물체 UFO를 연상케 하는 목격담을 전합니다.
There was no way.
Okay, so what happened next?
Then when they were done with us, Saf got us all boarded on a plane, and we were about to take off, and the radio started playing the sound.
그날 이후 심각한 건강 이상이 생긴 그는 군 병원에서 지내던 중 자신과 비슷한 일을 겪은 사람을 만났다 하죠.
So, did he know what it was?
It wasn't military from any country. It was coming from thousands of feet higher than anything could fly.
레이더 기사였다던 그 사람은 은퇴 후에도 소리를 쫓으며 전파가 하늘과 지상 사이를 소통하는 듯이 움직이는 걸 포착해 그때 소리를 기록한 녹음 테이프를 나눠 가졌다 말하는데요.
Billy, I have to ask, why are you telling us all this? I mean, is this going to get us in trouble?
I suppose I'm telling you because I'm sick, and no one listens to us. Yeah.
Why do you think no one listens to you?
I think part of it's because I'm black. Because who's going to listen to us?
임무에 투입된 모두가 흑인인 사실을 밝힌 그는 자신들의 희생을 알리고 싶었다 말합니다.
So do you still have that tape?
No, but there's a part of all of this that
카유가 마을에도 레이더 기사의 테이프를 받은 사람이 있다는 빌리.
So there's one in Cayuga with who?
Raymond Buck, an ex-Air Force general.
But Raymond Buck died.
Oh, no.
Did you say he passed away?
Yes.
하지만 그 공군은 이미 이 세상 사람이 아니었는데
I'm sorry, Billy.
마을 소식에 빠삭한 페이는 그의 유품이 도서관에 기증됐다 말하죠.
Put it out. I know
No,
where
the
it is.
library's closed and no one will be at the board.
Everyone's at the gate. No one's gonna call. I know how to get into the library.
Billy, what do you think it'll do if we can find it and play it?
I don't know. But if you're going to do it, you better do it. Because something's up there now.
Okay, Faye, run.
공상과학을 좋아하는 소녀는 잔뜩 들떠 자전거까지 훔쳐가며 도서관으로 내달립니다.
Get in!
Did you steal
Did you get him? No! Yes, come on, get in. Did you get him?
Please.
Does Mr. McKeon know?
Of course not.
Is any of this gonna get you in trouble?
Well, if it does, I don't care. It's a good radio. And it'll give me a better job somewhere else.
한편 에버렛은 빌리의 말이 사실인 것보다 오늘의 방송이 성공의 기회가 되어주길 바라며 테이프를 찾았죠.
I want to get out too. Not till Maddie's older, of course, but sometime.
No college?
Can't afford college, Everett.
That's it. And it's clear.
What are you gonna do?
Folks, we got another sound we do need your help with. Listen up and let us know. And Billy, if this is the sound, give us a call.
더 많은 제보를 얻기 위해 레이더 기사가 남긴 테이프를 방송에 내보내는데
Everett,
Oh my God.
what did you do? Are you playing a trick on me?
I'm not playing a trick on you. Hold still.
갑작스러운 정전으로 방송이 중단돼 버리고
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I don't know.
There's lights out here.
We just experienced a blackout after
What are you
playing that.
doing?
I'm recording for later in case we got news.
Why do
Power's
you
only
change
out
your
here.
voice like that?
Faye, look, I don't need your judgment right now. So what?
The switchboard!
Faye, wait!
방송국만 정전된 상황에 페이는 비워둔 통신 교환소를 떠올립니다.
Goddamn Faye!
So you still don't think something's going on?
I think if anything's happening, it's that we're being spied on or we're about to be invaded.
By who?
Soviets.
상식 밖의 일이 터지자 에버렛은 군사 관련 사건에 연루됨을 확신하는데
No, please. Sorry for the wait.
잠시 비워뒀다고는 하지만 평소보다 훨씬 많은 전화를 받은 페이는 모두 같은 말들을 하는 전화를 받았죠.
People are saying there's something in the sky.
Folks, it is 7:45 p.m. and we may have something that needs some explaining. Santa here. Whoa, what?
There is something in the sky. We followed it from Colt Canyon.
길에서 하늘을 보는 두 사람 앞에 차를 멈춰 세운 한 커플이 옆 마을에서부터 그것을 쫓아왔다 말하던 그때
Number, please. Everett, come to board one. There's a lady calling in for the station.
에버렛의 라디오를 들은 새로운 제보자가 전화를 걸어왔죠.
I can tell you what's going on.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I would prefer you to come to my house. I would like to tell you here.
There's something in the sky, ma'am.
I know. That's what I want to talk to you about.
What's your name?
Mabel Blanche.
Okay, Mrs. Blanche. We'll see you shortly.
심상치 않은 노부인의 목소리의 특종을 예감하는 에버렛.
No, this one's better. No, it's fine, but it's not broadcast quality. It's good, but it's more like a toy. I don't mean that in a way to get your feelings hurt.
Don't hurt my feelings.
Okay, good, because I hurt girls' feelings a lot.
Don't be a jerk all the time. Probably won't hurt.
You are on a stick with me tonight.
이름을 들은 페이는 은둔 생활을 하는 노부인이라 말하는데 도착한 집안엔 주문을 외우는 듯한 중얼거림이 들립니다.
예외 라프 오옙 아텔리우드 나네솔. You can sit down. You're the one on the phone?
Yes.
어째서인지 페이를 향해 애틋함을 보이는 노부인에게 에버렛은 방금까지 그녀가 외우던 말에 대해 물었죠.
Can I ask what you were just saying while we were walking in? That was very alarming.
I will explain myself. I'm not some witch, I promise.
And can we record you in case this is a news story?
I hope we will be a news story. I've been waiting my whole life for this.
블렌치 부인은 이야기를 마치면 부탁 하나를 들어달라고 말하고는 빌리의 얘기를 뒷받침할 만한 더 오래된 이야기를 시작하는데요.
Have you ever heard about the Bulls Acres raid?
No.
Well,
그녀가 어렸을 적
I was still little.
여객 열차의 승객들이 모두 실종되는 사건이 발생했던 어느 날, 그 열차의 유일한 생존자가 보인 기이한 행동을 목격했다 말합니다.
My parents died when I was little, so I lived many weeks of the year with Charlotte's family. That woman from the train started muttering something in her sleep in Charlotte's room. It wasn't English or Spanish or Indian.
그러고는 다음 날 아침 그 생존자는 사라졌지만 부인은 그날 밤 들었던 말을 기억 속에 담아둔 채 살아갔는데
But I remembered it.
시간이 흘러 남편을 잃고 홀로 아들을 키우며 살아가던 그녀에게 과거 열차 생존자가 떠오르는 사건이 일어났다 하는데요.
One night after I'd nursed him, he was asleep in my arms, and he started making sounds of an infant. And then they became clearer, more vocal. And then he spoke his first words. And the same words I heard come from that confused woman at Charlotte started coming from the mouth of my 10-month-old in his sleep.
이후 아들 홀리스는 잠에 들 때면 그 말을 중얼거렸지만 잠에서 깬 아들은 그 사실을 전혀 알지 못했고 블렌치 부인은 그 기이한 말들을 매번 빠짐없이 기록했다 말하죠.
And one night when he was about 4 years old, it got really windy outside. And there was a sound like a really large windmill.
그녀의 설명에 페이는 오늘 저녁 받았던 신고 전화가 떠오르는데
And Hollis set his gaze on the window. And he wouldn't respond. So I read the muttering to him. And his eyes closed, and he looked up at the ceiling, and he didn't move. And a few moments after I stopped, he opened his eyes and went back to playing.
이후로 아들은 그 언어를 읽어줘도 아무 반응이 없었지만 부인은 그날 밤 창밖에 무언가가 아이에게 말을 걸었다 느꼈죠.
And then when he was 9, I got the feeling that something was out there again. And that night, in the middle of the night, he walked out the front door of this house and vanished.
그녀는 분명 하늘에 있는 것이 아들을 납치해갔다 확신하며 아들이 남기고 사라진 흔적들을 설명하는데요.
I followed his footprints out the front door, out to about 150 feet, and they stopped there in the dirt. certainty wasn't there. And no one has ever believed me. The whole thing turned to an investigation of me. People were convinced that my son had ruined my life. So I killed him.
긴 세월 홀로 아들을 기다린 그녀에게 유감을 표한 에버렛은 부인의 이야기가 오늘 밤 일과 어떠한 연관이 있는지 물었죠.
I believe they're up there tonight. Right now. And I think there are some reasons to support that idea.
Like what?
I think they stay away from big cities. I think they wait for people to get together in one place like tonight. And when everyone gets out of that game, they're going to be gone.
농구 경기로 텅 빈 마을을 떠올리며 신빙성을 느낀 두 사람은 그녀가 말하는 하늘의 존재에 대한 이야기에 집중해 봅니다.
I think at the lowest level, they send people on errands. They play with people's minds. I think they get inside our heads and make us do destructive things like drink and overeat. I've seen good people go bad and smart people go mad. I think at the highest level, they do things that cause nations to go to war. Things that make no sense.
하지만 이야기는 터무니없는 방향으로 흘러가는데요.
And I think no one knows they're being affected. We all work out other reasons to justify our actions. I've had an entire life to think about this. And that's what I think.
Well, I'm sorry about everything that's happened in your life to lead you to these ideas.
Thank you.
이만 자리를 떠야겠다 느낀 에버렛은 마무리 인사를 건네지만
I know. But I did have a request for you.
Of course.
I want you to take me with you.
So, where do you want us to take you?
To the ship. I want to see my son.
두 사람을 붙잡은 블렌치 부인은 아들이 온 것이 느껴진다며 자신을 하늘에 떠 있는 것이 있는 곳으로 데려다 달라고 합니다.
Hey, let's go. Now.
Wait. Take this. Say this when you encounter people tonight.
그러나 지금껏 사람들이 그래온 것처럼 에버렛도 외면을 택하고 블렌치 부인은 체념한 채 소파에 앉아 아들을 그리워할 뿐이었죠.
Hey, I don't think there's really anything up there. Not like she's talking about.
Everett.
What? What?
I forgot Ethel and Maddie.
Oh, wait. Hey, what?
한편 부인의 말을 믿는 페이는 집에 있을 어린 동생이 생각나 무작정 내달리기 시작하는데 에버렛은 노부인의 망상이라 생각하면서도 페이를 따라 나섭니다.
Ethel! Ethel! Maddie, it's okay. He's got you. Come on, let's go. It's gonna be okay. Gretchen, I'm gonna need your dad's camera.
What's going on? Is everything okay?
No, I don't know.
동생을 챙긴 페이는 만일의 상황을 기록하기 위해 친구 아버지의 카메라를 빌리는데요.
So, who's that? It's Everett. Everett, the radio boy? Yes. Stop smiling.
페이가 뛰어다니는 통에 길을 헤맨 에버렛이 때마침 도착했죠.
You can't take the camera. Go ask my dad at the game.
Gretchen, there is no time. This is an emergency.
What is? What's going on?
There's something in the sky. Stay in the house.
We don't know that. You can't go telling people that. You're gonna start a panic.
Everett's at the game, and she sure can't call anybody, so stop telling her what to do and go find the couple from Cold Canyon.
All right, no sweat. Why do you have your sister?
Because Ethel's not there, and she was supposed to be babysitting.
Well, where is she?
I don't know.
Is that camera gonna work?
Yes, I can make it work. I've used it before.
혼란스러워진 두 사람은 다시 통신 교환소로 돌아가 봅니다. 도착한 교환소엔 사라졌던 사촌 에설의 전화가 들어와 있었는데
Ethel!
Did you have Maddie?
Yes, where were you?
동생을 두고 놀러 나간 그녀를 다그치는 그때
There's something in the sky. Have you seen it?
지붕 위에서 데이트를 하다 무언가 봤다 하죠.
Get in! It's outside of town! Come on, come on, come on! Hey, come on! Come on, come on, come on! Get in!
Stay inside the house.
자리를 비운 동안 하늘을 주시하고 있던 옆 마을 커플이 도착하고
So what?
My cousin Ethel, she was babysitting, said they got up on the roof, they saw something in the sky.
Where? What did it look like?
She said it was round, hiding in the clouds.
What did you find out from the old woman?
She said they're out there. People in the sky.
에버렛은 믿기 힘든 블랜치 부인의 이야기를 알려줍니다.
And they take people up. Matter of fact, she read us this.
그리고 아들의 말을 적어둔 쪽지를 읽던 그녀의 음성을 들려주는데 노부인의 아들처럼 비츠와 제럴드의 고개가 하늘을 향한 채 전원이 꺼진 기계같이 꼼짝하지 않았죠.
I'm so sorry. Come on, please go. Please leave me. I'm so sorry. Please go, please.
다행히 큰 사고 직전에 정신을 차렸지만 위협을 느낀 페이와 에버렛은 차를 뛰쳐나와 숲으로 달아납니다.
I'm right here, Faye. I'm right here. It's fine.
놀란 마음을 진정시키던 그때
What is it?
It's burnt. The trees are burnt too.
나무에 그을린 자국들을 따라 주변을 살핀 그들의 앞에 풀벌레 소리들이 가득한 숲을 사이에서 고요히 은은한 빛을 내뿜는 커다란 비행 물체를 발견합니다. 오늘 밤 내내 쫓던 소음의 정체에 놀라 달아났지만
Do you think they're in the forest?
I know.
숨을 고른 에버렛은 애써 외면했던 진실을 직면하려는데요. 반대편 숲에서 좀 전에 본 것보다 훨씬 큰 비행 물체가 다가왔죠. 너무도 큰 존재에 압도된 두 사람은 기록을 남기려던 의지조차 잃은 채 그저 바라만 봅니다. 수많은 의심 속에서 모습을 드러낸 진실에 에버렛과 페이는 앞으로의 일을 직감하죠. 농구 경기가 끝난 마을엔 다시 사람들의 소리가 채워지고 모든 것들이 제자리로 돌아갔지만 마을 사람들은 이웃의 차를 훔친 라디오 DJ 청년과 자리를 비운 채 사라진 통신 교환원 소녀가 끊어진 발자국과 믿기 힘든 내용이 담긴 녹음기만 남긴 채 사라진 오늘 밤의 일을 각자의 방식으로 기억할 것입니다. 영화 베스트 오브 나이트. 여러분은 어떻게 감상하셨나요? 자칫 식상할 수 있는 UFO 주제의 영화임에도 감독의 원테이크 방식의 연출은 주인공들의 심리와 한적해진 마을의 분위기를 극대화하는데요. 70년 전 정보가 활발하지 않은 배경 속에서 라디오 DJ와 통신 교환원이라는 주인공들이 소리를 쫓는 과정을 검은 화면과 흑백 TV 프레임 등으로 독특한 재미를 주었죠. 여러분도 잔잔히 과정을 즐기는 시간이 되셨길 바랍니다.